Chapter 2 of our journey takes us west to the headwaters of the Savage River, known for scenic views and freshwater fishing. We're meeting up with the boys from FishTalk for another adventure, this time at the Savage River Lodge.
Let's go home. Good to see you. Good to see you. What's up? How you doing? This is a pretty cool place to come hang out for a couple of days, okay?
I've lived in Maryland all my life. I've never been here. And I gotta say, I'm pretty excited. I was digging around on the Maryland Fishing website. I was checking out the whole fly fishing trail thing, which is really neat. And I'm kind of excited to see some of these spots and try this mysterious thing I've heard about called fly fishing. I did accidentally leave a spinning rod in my truck when we drove down here. I discovered it by accident. But I gotta say, I am excited for the fly fishing because it's been 20 years since I've tried fishing in that style, and there's a beauty to it.
So have any of you guys actually caught any trout or
plenty of trout.
Fish on the fly rod?
Plenty of trout, but not on the fly rod.
Okay.
Not on the fly rod. How about you? You ever caught trout on the fly rod?
Yeah, a couple.
Probably not more.
Bluegills.
Show me how many
fish than
never, there's no question. You just lock your elbows. When someone asks how big a fish is, just lock them.
Well, you guys want to check in, and I guess they got yurts for us here. I've never stayed in a yurt.
I haven't either. I'm excited.
What about you? You ever stayed in a yurt?
You first.
Lenny's probably.
I have no idea what yours is.
Check them out.
Let's check it out.
These yurts are amazing. This is one unexpected amenity you just have to experience for yourself. We dropped our gear and went looking for Mike back at the lodge, hoping to find a great spot to drop in a couple of lines.
You did pick a really good day too. I mean, goodness gracious. We're real glad to have you guys here because we set in the headwaters of the Savage River. When we picked the name Savage River Lodge, it was very deliberate because this is truly where the wild brook trout live, and they still grow. They get bigger. The state of Maryland's done a great job of making sure that those wild brook trout have a really great home. The water quality is just spectacular. Yeah, but it's really a great environment. We set in the middle of 750 acres, and we were able to work with the state of Maryland, and we created a nice hiking trail system. So today we have about 15 miles of hiking trails. We have a lot of people who come and want to fish. They want to ride bikes, they want to hike, they want to walk in the woods with their dog or their significant other. And so we spend most of our time outdoors, and that's what our guests want. Yeah, so we got great fishing. I mean, there's no doubt about it. We'll find out what kind of fishermen you are.
We're good, that's right.
I always like to compete with the spin fishermen because I keep telling them a good fly fisherman will outdo you every time.
Oh, wait a minute now. I got a spinning rod with me. We might have to go head to head here. I don't know. We might have to have a little competition.
Their competition is always good.
I do have to, I got to mention one thing. This is jumping out of me. We haven't even wet a line yet, although I'm very much looking forward to it. But we have been sitting here chatting. I have heard absolutely nothing except birds chirping and wind in the trees.
It's wonderful.
That's it. No horns, no cars. Can't even hear a car whooshing in the distance. Nothing.
Because we do get a lot of people from Pittsburgh or Baltimore or DC, Northern Virginia, Philadelphia. And we have had people complain because it's too quiet or it is too dark.
Yeah.
You know? So it's a different part of Maryland.
Well, it is very unique.
What do you think? You want to check it out?
Yeah, I want to get some flounder out of there.
Get some flounder.
I'm ready.
If you catch a flounder, we're going to put it in the book.
Well, let's go do it.
All right.
With some local inspiration and a few tips, we headed into the Savage River State Forest to see if we could scare up a couple of brook trout. The water was pristine and the weather was perfect. We were getting hungry, so we packed it in and headed back to the lodge for a bite.
So the number one reason people come here is to do nothing. And so when guests call, first time guests will call and say, what is there to do? And it's like, well, I can tell you, but when you get here, you're not going to want to do anything. You're just going to want to relax. It's hard to tie down the style cuisine. Mountainous American is probably the best way to describe it. We have 4 seasons, so we have something in every season. We do so many different events. We do so many signature events, wine tastings, chef pairing dinners. The menus are constantly being created. So I would definitely recommend starting with the Appalachian poutine. That's going to be a nice warm dish for the weather. It does have the crispy duck bacon on it. Oh, definitely the smoked trout mac and cheese. That is a Martin Galloway signature item, and people go crazy over it.
To say the food was delicious would be an understatement. After dinner, we made our way down the hill to the fire pit to thoroughly enjoy the quiet solitudes of Mount Etna. As we counted the stars, we dreamt of the trout that was waiting for us at the Cassleman River. Refreshed from the most comfortable night's sleep, we met the boys at the lodge to plan our attack. We packed in and wound down the old country road to the Cassleman, where Mike helped us gear up and gave us some last-minute advice before we wet our lines. Fly fishing up in these mountain creeks, it feels like we're 1,000 miles from the bay and the brackish waters we know and love. Luckily for us, though, the Cassleman and the Savage are right in our own backyard. Our trip to Western Maryland did not disappoint. Had a great time. Big thanks to Jan and Mike at the Savage River Lodge for putting us up. Really enjoyed it. Excellent meal, excellent accommodations. Highly recommended. I came down this morning. Mike gave us a couple tips and tricks, brought us down here to the Cassleman River. Beautiful day. We actually had some luck. I think Paul scored the most with a couple rainbow trout, stocked here by DNR, and wrapping it up now, having a good time. So next stop, Ocean City. We'll see you then.
Well, I understand this fly fishing thing is super easy, right? I mean,
it
you
is.
master it in 10 minutes. That's what I heard. I don't know.
That's why the fly fishermen are after you spin fishers. It's so easy, yeah.